Hey guys, so here's a battle against Grant from Abra's Asylum. So no, you match. So he leads off with Jirachi, and I lead off with Tyranitar. He goes for the Stealth Rocks, and I go for the Earthquake because it's basically the best thing I can do it here. Could have went for the Brick Break, but I decided that I'd go for the Earthquake. So it leaves him with just a little bit of health. He switches out into a Shaman on my Brick Break, and Brick Break doesn't do very much, but you know, because it's Brick Break and all. So he goes for the Leech Seed now, which is a good play on his part. I go for the Earthquake, but I don't know why. Obviously just to see, because of my Life Orb, I thought it would have done pretty decent damage, but it does like nothing. So, yeah, now I get my health sapped by his Seed. He goes for the Seed Flare. That leaves me with just a little bit of health, 15 health, to Rock Slide him. And if I had a Rock Slider before, I would have been able to kill that Shaman with my Tyranitar, so that would have been even better for me, because it wouldn't have been a pain in the butt in the future. So I go out to Caesar because I have the X-Scissor, and this is like max attack Caesar. He goes for the rest on my X-Scissor, and if he hadn't have rested, I would have been able to take it out with the X-Scissor. So I go for the X-Scissor again, but he switches out into a Heatran, and of course that does nothing because it's resisted. So I switch out into my Suicune because, well, it's the best thing. He goes for the Fire Blast, it misses. I go for the Surf, but he switches out into his own Suicune, and I get a crit on this, and that didn't matter. Anyway, so yeah. Sandstorm takes him down to half, and that takes me down to a little bit lower, thanks to my Life Orb as well. He goes for the Hidden Power. He doesn't know if it's either Grass or Electric, but I asked him. I thought either Grass or Electric, but he doesn't know either. It's one of the two. And yeah, so he'll just be able to outspeed me and Hidden Power me for the kill on my Suicune, which sucks for me. So now I go out into... I forget. Wait. Yeah, Magnezone, and he switches on my Thunderbolt out into a Zapdos, which is pretty good for him. But I thought Thunderbolt wouldn't do much, but it halves his health and Parahaxes him, so now I can outspeed him and Thunderbolt for the kill. Which was really good for me, considering I didn't bring a lead this battle for the Stealth Rocks. Because I forgot. You really need to make an OU lead. So he goes back out into Heatran and Fire Blast me. I'm like, please survive it, but I don't, which sucks for me. Anyway, so yeah. So I go out into Empoleon, and right now I'm thinking it's Specs because, like, it did way too much to Empoleon just to be not Specs. So yeah. I just surf and kill him. He goes out to Dragonite, and really, this was my only counter to this Dragonite, because it had Ice Beam, and he Fire Blasts me and kills me. So, yeah, now I go out into Gengar, because I have Thunderbolt in this Gengar. He switches out into Jirachi, and I kill it with the Thunderbolt. And I get a crit, but it didn't really matter. Right, so now he goes back out into his Shaman. I thought the Shadow Bolt would kill him, but it doesn't, and it leaves him with just a little bit of health, enough to Seed Flare me to take me down to half, and yeah. He dies to the Sandstorm. He goes back out into Suicune, and Suicune surfs me, and if I had have survived that, I would have been able to Thunderbolt him and take him down. But anyway, and that would have been then I would have had 2 left for his Dragonite. So I go for the Bullet Punch. It doesn't quite kill him. Goes for the Surf that takes me down to 82 health, and I can just Bullet Punch him again now for the kill on his Suicune. And now this is basically his game, so great game. Because he superpowers me, so yeah. Great game, Grant. It was a fun match. Can't wait to battle you again next time. Alright, see you guys. Bye.